Hey guys, welcome to the next Road to the Strongest Phantom. Let's jump right on in and let's buff up first. I finally got my first pair of dojo gloves from the red update, and yeah, I'm super hyped about that. Gives me a pretty big range improvement, and I'm really happy about that. So yeah, almost done buffing up. Come on, let's go. Okay, I'm not going to be using a Monster Park Extreme potion for this run just cause. And okay, so my HP is just pretty low right now, so that's why my range is like that. But after a heal, my range goes up by 100k. Wow. Okay, so in this video, we're going to be upgrading some huge upgrades. First things first, after the damage test, I'm going to show you guys this and this. I'm going to show you guys me scrolling it from clean all the way up to here. So yeah. I'll be voicing over everything else because there's a whole bunch of separate clips. So yeah, with that, let's get on with the damage test first. Alright, so here we are with the damage test. And I must say, I'm pretty impressed by how much how high my damage increased. And it's crazy. My final cut hits 20k. I mean 20 mil. That's just insane. I didn't think final cut could actually hit that high, but hitting 20 mil is crazy. And as you see, my Mille Aguilaris and my my cards, well, there you go. That's my ultimate. It hits like up to 13k, so that's pretty crazy. But like in this part of the clip, I'm actually using my secondary weapon that has % boss on it, and obviously these monsters are not bosses, so I don't actually have that much damage on those. And yeah, my melee is hitting like, wow, it hit 6 mil for that line because I was attacking a boss. So yeah, it's pretty crazy. But then afterwards, wait, okay, I'm confused. Never mind. Just scratch what I said. I'm just hitting that damage, whatever. But yeah, so obviously, as you can see from my EXP, I'm going to level in this video. So yeah, 187, almost up to 190. And when I do get to 190, I'm gonna go to the warrior grounds. So that'll be pretty cool. So I know I haven't uploaded my cubing video yet, so yeah, that's pretty long overdue. I'll get to that as soon as I can. So yeah, with the red update, there's so many changes and I'm just really happy about it. And probably one of my favorite changes is the fact that Dojo and Dimensional Invasion no longer have delay in their monster summons. As you can see, as soon as I wipe out the mob, a new group of monsters are summoned like almost instantly, so it saves a lot of time, definitely. So with my dojo time, I think I got like 17 minutes on dojo or something, so not quite up there yet. I can get the top 50 gloves, but I can't get top 10, not anywhere near that. But you know, eventually I'll reach there. So yeah, just going to talk a little bit about my future plans. Right now, I actually have not worked on any of my Root Abyss equips yet. I've only worked on my my heart and my cane. The Root Abyss equips will come later, and the reasoning for it is because if you look at my heart and how it's 72 attack, I barely invested anything to increase by 72 attack. Like, in the other hand, if you're comparing that to a Root Abyss equip, the Root Abyss equip, you're going to have to focus a lot of resources on it and put a lot of time into it simply to get like 20 attack on it. Like, because the Root Abyss top with 20 or 30 attack is considered pretty godly, right? So the heart, I invested almost nothing, got 72 attack, and yeah. So the moral of the story is basically to spend your money on other things that will actually net you more increases. So for that reason, I'm not working on the Root Abyss equips yet, but they will come eventually. So yeah, this run is actually almost over. It was really fast because of the new the new no summon duration. I mean the new no delay summon thingy. And yeah, after this I actually get into Blackheart and I kill Blackheart as well. And that's been one of my personal goals actually, because Blackheart was something that was really hard for me to kill previously, and he just kept on healing and I couldn't kill him. But yeah, after this update I was able to kill him, which I'm pretty happy about. So there we go, I leveled up and we're almost done with this run. And yeah, it's pretty crazy. I'm hitting 4 mil on my cards. Yeah. So yeah, that's basically the damage test, and you guys can see my damage on bosses really quickly. But anyways, moving past that, let's begin talking about scrolling and how to save money and how to properly scroll your equips in the red update. Well, when the scrolling videos begin, you're going to basically see exactly what my plan is, and the explanation for it is basically to basically Guardian scrolls, shield scrolls, etc. All those cost NX or cost resources, and they're hard to get, so you don't want to waste them. So the most optimal way to scroll with using a red scroll is the fact is the red scroll is actually 50% success rate. So if you calculate the mathematical probability in which you can get multiples to pass in a row, then you realize that you can actually save lots of money if you don't innocence all the time. So yeah, basically what I'm saying is, I said this earlier in my other video, but it was very unclear. And basically what I'm trying to say is you should be basically scrolling your equips with like no protection at all. Make it clean and just keep on scrolling it. And yeah, black card is almost dead and the scrolling will begin. So yeah, make it clean and just begin scrolling it, and scroll 3 or 4 of them in a row. As just shoot 3 or 4 in a row. If anything fails, immediately innocent scroll it again, because we have the Black Friday store still since it was extended, so you can get those innocent scrolls for 10 coins. So yeah, there's just a short clip I threw in of me actually obtaining the dojo gloves. And yeah, so again with the scrolling, basically throw 3 or 4 in a row, and I happened to do 4 in a row, and I was actually really lucky in my cubing run, in my scrolling run, because I passed like almost everything. I barely failed any scrolls at all, and I'm really happy about that. The end product is 290 attack, 8 stars. So I will be enhancing it more, but for now 8 stars is fine. Because if you saw my Tyrant enhancement video, you realize that the 9th star, I'm trying to move from the 9th star to the 10th star on my Tyrant. Yeah, so as you see here, I failed one scroll, so I immediately innocence it, and I try again. So that saves all my shield scrolls, which are very rare resources. So yeah, again, what I was saying was, dang, I drifted away from my topic. But oh yeah, here we go. So again, just shoot 3 or 4 in a row. So you're seeing me here. I shot 3 in a row, and if this one failed, I would have innocenced it and started over, but they passed. So we're going with that. And this is me just starting on the Lydium Heart. I pass one, and I pass another one. So yeah, 2 in a row for that. And I don't work on the Lydium Heart again until I finish this cane. So yeah, you'll see the Lydium Heart show up again later in this video, but for now, working on the cane. So by here, I'm actually transferring my cane to my mule, because my mule has some shield scrolls on it. I bought those with NX. So yeah, I'm trading it back and forth between my mule, and I'm shield scrolling it and shield scrolling it, then normal scrolling it, and yeah. Eventually, after it passes and everything, I get some 100% hammers that I bought earlier for 90% off, and I use that, and we're good. Basically, the cane's done there, and I begin enhancing the cane. So yeah, in these clips, basically, my computer can't withstand the event hall because I lag like crazy over there. I actually have a second laptop that I use, and it doesn't lag at all, so I'm really happy about that. So the second laptop, I can enter the event hall properly, but this laptop that I'm currently using obviously has so many clips recorded that there's just not enough whatever it is, so it's really slow. And because it's really slow, I got stuck in the event hall for a long time. So thanks to one of my subscribers, I don't have his name right now, but he posted to me on Basil Market. He showed me how I could obtain the red tickets and all that without going to the event hall and lagging like crazy. So thank you to him. I'm able to do this scrolling video. Well, I would have figured it out eventually, but still thank you to him, because yeah. One thing that I was disappointed about with Nexon is they took so long to actually get red up, and because they took so long, the clean slate scrolls that I was saving up actually, like, expired. So yeah, I actually I talked about that briefly in my dojo video, the dojo video before Red, where I basically failed dojo. I talked about it briefly, but because I was rambling on, I moved away from the subject too quickly. But yeah, over here, thing is almost done, and yeah, it turned out to be a really nice cane. The potential is nice and all, and I do have 3 good lines: 40% boss, 9% luck, and 30% PDR, but I will be recubing it later. And because the 9% luck is actually quite unattractive, I want to try to hit at least 70% boss. 60% boss. If I only get 60% boss and the 3rd line is not good, I'm going to recube it. But if I get 70% boss and the 3rd line is kind of bad, it's whatever. But if I get 60% boss and the 3rd line is good, then I'll keep it. So yeah, I hope I didn't confuse you guys with that, because I was confusing myself. And yeah, this is probably one of the more frustrating parts of the video, because I'm using protection scrolls, which are a little more expensive, and I'm trying not to waste my 5-star enhancement, but it took 3 tries, but I'm cool with that. And yeah, that is pretty crazy. 272 attack with just that, and enhancing it a couple more times. Then after that, we're going to work on the heart. So I don't know if I said this earlier or not, because I actually recorded this a couple times, but for my cubing video that I have not uploaded yet, it will come up as soon as possible. I have finals next week, and this week I was cramming like crazy. So yeah, I'm actually being a zombie right now, because I think I had a total of 6 hours of sleep for the last 3 days. Yeah, I think that's right. I had 4 hours earlier. I had 4 hours 2 days ago. 1 day ago I had 2 hours, and then today I kind of skipped sleep. It's okay. I should probably sleep after I upload this video. It's not that healthy. But yeah, anyways, my friend Mike QT, I think that's his IGN. Oh, he has a different IGN now. It's Unresolvable. He has a YouTube channel too. He told me he was scrolling his weapon as well, but then his innocence scroll, he accidentally clicked that and he innocenced his weapon after scrolling it several times. And as you can see in the new UI, it's pretty risky, because I was pretty scared too, because I had no boom AEEs and normal AEEs right beside each other, and I didn't want to use the no boom ones on accident. I didn't want to use the innocence scroll on accident because they're all right beside each other, so it's pretty risky. And yeah, but all in all, it all worked out fine, and I'm happy about that. So yeah, the enhancing turned out to be a little bit of a pain, but 8 stars, it's fine. So yeah, the lithium heart. So again, as I mentioned with the lithium heart, what you want to do is you want to just shoot scrolls. You see over there, I tried to pass 4 in a row, didn't work. Try to clean slate, slates didn't work. So after failing 3 slates, I decided to simply innocence that and start over. And yeah, that's basically what you do. If it fails, you innocence it, you start over, and you continue innocencing it and starting over, innocencing and starting over until you get 4 to pass. And the purpose of that is to actually save your resources. You would think you're wasting resources, but trust me, you're saving resources. So yeah, because the other coins and everything, those are easier to obtain than to use NX. So I don't know, I was like crazy lucky in this scrolling run. I keep calling it cubing. In this scrolling run, I was just crazy lucky. I kept on passing it like 4 in a row over there. So yeah, once again I get here, I trade my mule, and we got some more shield scrolls, and I'm using the shield scrolls, and we're passing those. So yeah, in the next video, well, I don't know when. The next video might be another Road to Strongest Phantom, might be another damage test, or a Let's Play mechanic, or something. I'm not really sure. Or it might be my cubing video. The cubing video is being delayed because it's got like an hour of content that I have to go through before I can upload it and edit it or anything like that. And if I'm not sleeping, which I'm obviously not, then I don't have enough time to actually go through any of the other stuff. So these clips here were much easier since I just turned it on, and yeah. And luckily, copy and pasting all these clips to the editing program, they all came in order, so I'm lucky that they all went in order, because if they didn't go in order, it would be hell for me to organize everything. So yeah, the heart at the end was a little bit difficult because they kept on failing, but I'm not complaining. I had more pass than fails, so I'm happy about that. And just a running joke between my friends, usually I'm really unlucky with 50%. And actually, one thing that I found unusual was the fact that I've never actually passed a 50% golden hammer in my life. I've passed two now, two 50% ones now, but previously I had used like over 20 hammers and I've never passed one before. So it was kind of weird. I thought they were supposed to fail on all the time until I saw someone use one on YouTube and it passed, and it just tripped me out. But yeah. So right now, the purpose, you can see I have shield scrolls in my inventory, but I keep on using shield scrolls from my mules, and the purpose of that is because I have untradeable equips and I do have tradable equips. So my untradeable things, for example, my badge or my tyrant pants, well, tyrant pants, my root abyss pants, those are untradeable. So I want to save my untradeable things or my transferable things. Like my shield scrolls are on this account, so I want to save those for my untransferables, if that made sense. God, I am so messy. So yeah, that's why I'm doing my heart and my cane, because they're tradable right now. And after that, I'm going to work on the root abyss top, because the top is still tradable. I heard a rumor that the cubes right now are glitched or something, where they cannot cube legendaries, but they can cube uniques. So I don't know about that. And I can't believe I'm about to say this, but I'm going to say this. My cape is not good enough. Like my tyrant cape, it's 15% luck for 15% luck 3-line unique. I can't believe I'm saying this right now. It's the only unique item I have. It's not good enough. I am going to try to legendary it. So yeah, that might be the next video you see. I don't know yet. But yeah. Again, a lot of people, well, I'm actually well known for this in Windia. A lot of people know me for this, but a lot of I feel like, I don't know, I feel like I should just mention this. I'm a merchant in Windia, and a lot of people don't actually know that, and they've actually been like private messaging me, asking me some questions like how much money have I spent in this game, blah blah blah, this blah 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 that. And really, I didn't want to answer the question, but it's been asked so many times, so I figured I might as well answer this question. I have spent a grand total of 0 in this game. I've never spent a single penny in this game before, and I'll leave to your imagination exactly how I got all this stuff here, but the short answer is I merched. I was a merchant and I merched all the way up. That's just a shorthand answer. And actually, during the winter break, I'm going to be doing a merch series. I'm going to finish the whole merch series. I'm going to start it and finish it within a week. Before Christmas, I'm going to do that. And the whole entire, like all the content, it should be about 2 to 3 hours of content. The first video will be a video of me showing my history of merchanting, because one of my things that I did was I screenshotted every item that I purchased, every item that I bought, every item that I sold. I have a total timeline in my screenshots of every single trade I've ever made. So yeah, it's pretty crazy. And I have over 15,000 pictures in my external hard drive. So during the winter break, the first video is going to be a history of my account, basically, where I started from 0 and merged all the way up. And I do have pictures of when I was a beginner still, so yeah, that's pretty cool. So I hope you guys look forward to seeing that, because that is actually one of the first videos that's actually the first video that I wanted to make. And that video alone, I wanted to make that video to inspire people, to make them realize that if they put their mind into something, they can do it. So yeah, it's one of the videos that I wanted to make, which actually encouraged me to make my whole YouTube channel. So hopefully you guys like the video as much as I think I'm going to like it. And yeah, So with that, I'm gonna end this video, and thank you so much, Jen. She drew this picture for me, and it was originally for my YouTube banner, but I can't figure out how to fit it. But once I do figure it out, I'm going to change it. So yeah, thanks again for watching, and thank you so much, Jen.